Hi, Scorpios. Thanks for stopping by. This is Tarot Time on the 6889. We're going to take a look at future love. This is a 10-card reading that shows how love comes in for October 2025. Reason you're still single. All right. It looks like this is going to be for Scorpio moon, sun, moon, or rising who is very happy. The Ace of Swords, live in their truth. Could be in search of the truth. You could be looking for somebody that you met at a party. Looking for someone that makes you really happy. Let's see here. What is the other person, future love, as a collective, going to be doing in order to show you love? Well, the King of Cups in reverse. It's either, for some of you, it's somebody that you don't even know yet. Don't know how they feel about you yet. This person may not know how they feel about you yet. They're reaching out in a way. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Holding back. So let's find out. We're going to start when and where. Happy Scorpio, looking for true love. Preferably another water sign. And somebody who's already been through that give and take, doesn't want your money. They don't expect it either. They don't, while they're out there, they are not expecting. You may have met someone that you're looking for now. When? We're going to start when and where. The Nine of Wands. When and where. When we find them, when they find us through this, they're very, okay. There's this third house energy here, even though this is the Four of Wands, because we're looking into the future. We're not there yet, okay? We've got another moon, maybe another moon phase to go through, right? And while Scorpio wants something here, the communication and the Mercury and what you think versus what they feel. Maybe the head ruling over the heart here. This person will not they are not willing. No, wait a minute. They do not have to look at something in order to make it work. They do not have to, because it sure looks like you are. And where and when will we find this person? We get fire energy. The Nine of Wands, when someone's back is up against the wall. It's like we have used every resource, okay? And there's this one last thing that we didn't try. There's this one last place that somebody hasn't looked, perhaps, in that. All right, so we'll start there. Let's take a break. This gives you a great chance to tap the like button, share a loving, positive vibe with my channel and for this video. And if you want to become a member, just tap the subscribe button. If you want to tell me your story down below, that's what it's for in the comment box. And we're working on when and where, future love, Scorpio, moon, sun, moon, or rising. You are taking a lot of stabs at it. Could be dating, could be people, and there's this one. Somebody could be, I think, searching for someone, trying a lot of different ways to communicate, open up the lines of communication. I'm feeling a lot of Mercury here. But we have Scorpio, we have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces who feels that they do want and believe that love is real. That love is real, that dreams can come true, and that I can be the one for you. And where and when, we're getting into how that one, something about that's going to resonate for you. And however that does resonate for you. All right, I may have already, but let's just, okay. When and where. There's that Mercury communication and the Magician. I see the table. It's like if you were looking for something that was lost, it's laying right out in the open. And we saw where they don't have to go far. You don't have to go far. You don't have to try much longer. They won't even have to try because you are going to make this happen. I see rose bushes, flowers. It's walking on water, floating in the clouds. It's when Scorpio works their magic. And where you work your magic. This place. Like, you see each other and it's like somebody is just held in awe. Like, I can't believe it. Look at you. And all of the things and all the ways that you're able to do. So, the advice, while Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is coming to get you. A lot of hot, fiery, passionate, sexual people who says, I am willing to look. While you are willing to look in that energy, be ready. Get ready. Get ready. Good advice. So what will your first impression be? In this place where I see a lot of white smoke, people could smoke. Maybe you smoke cigarettes. It's almost like, it's like you walk in and somebody is surprised at how much effort how hard you have fought, in a sense, or even just in your life, how much you've, rode hard, put away wet. You look like we've really just been through it. This place could be, the room could look like that. They could look like that. And somebody comes in and cleans it for you, or you clean it for them. And You know, this is the thrill of that. This is very thrilling. It's going to be very thrilling. So get ready. First impressions, the Seven of Pentacles. All of our planning and preparing is going to be, it's like, oh, my first impression is this person likes to plan things. Somebody might like to drink wine, read a book. This is very, bring it, that's very, very Virgo, very bringing that home. You know, this is somebody who can provide, in a sense. They're, everything that they're going to bring to me is a good thing, but somebody who likes to plan for marriage. So this is what you will have in common. This very fixed energy. This is with the major arcana. This is where we're at on our journey. This is what we have in common. Could be both, could be water signs. Somebody may have their Venus in Scorpio. Lights something up in you. Makes us very happy. We want, you know, this is a place where we get to pick and choose. And first impression is of them, of you, is that you want to plan. You know, we're planning our future. We're planning for more of a commitment. Because gosh darn, look at how good you're using your resources. Like you or them gets shit done by using everything that we can to get there. And with the Hierophant, we get Venus, we get love, but we get love that's comfortable, in common. We love to be comfortable, you know, which means we're only comfortable with so much money in the bank. We're only comfortable until somebody finds somebody. And holding on to that for dear life is such a display of having this in common, of loyalty and commitment. And so let's see how this could potentially turn out. It's a connection. We connect on this spiritual level. And so both of you might like to go to the gym. You might like to go to church. You might like to go to anything that's meditative. It's a meeting of the minds, you know, and this person's been it's unemotionally available. Okay. Not exactly what we plan for. Okay, so get ready. All of that is going to hold them in awe. Like, how did you do this? And if somebody knew the truth, they would probably walk away, right? But it's 2025 and people have their resources. So be ready for it to not be, it's not what it looks like. It's not, it doesn't have that. Well, then what does it have? To look, don't have to look very far. Whoever that's for. I see somebody celebrating their truth, but we end up in a bit of a lie. But this is our whole world, and this means the whole world to us, and sometimes that's just what people have to do. The King of Cups, he's unemotionally available. He's not doing anything, not pulling, somehow, some way, that Six of Pentacles has got me baffled. That Six of Pentacles has got me just baffled because it came up in reverse. And I'm over here like it's easy to get caught up in a trap of thinking, yeah, okay, that we can't do anything about it. But you over here, your energy, you're working that magic. Okay? You could even be doing moon magic, casting spells and whatnot. But I'm not getting the High Priestess. So I feel like this, it's a white lie. Right? Let's see. I'm just baffled by this energy. Somebody is going to be too. They're going to be absolutely amazed. Like, how did you do this? What did you do? How did you do this? And the challenge here is the change and the time that it takes to unfold. All right, that's good advice for you guys. Because that's just it. There's just one more thing we haven't tried. One more place we haven't looked. And it takes time. So once the dust has settled, somebody might feel disappointed that things look similar to the way they were before. I said something about dust, smoke in the air, because I see that here. It's like somebody's trying to quit smoking, trying to actually get my ass up and go to church on Sundays. So be careful of making promises that you can't keep, and they need to too, especially with that. That for Scorpio, whoever that is. But allowing yourself time to prove how far you've come is a big part of the world in reverse too. And allowing someone time, like, let's get married now. Let's do it. Well, the energy here is, okay, like, I want to do it like in steps. I want to plan. I want to prepare. And there's a way more childlike adult involved in your future love setting. The way that they act, the way that they feel. So giving each other time to get settled in can be the simplicity of now we're planning for marriage, giving each other time to make those plans and preparations, because this is a higher spiritual commitment. This is even a soulmate for someone, one of them, that you're going to go through or have you went through. And moving in, lots of planning, preparation. Get ready to work that magic. Somebody's going to work their magic on you with that one final attempt, and it's going to blow up. It's going to get their attention. It's going to tease. It's going to taunt. It's going to tantalize with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, fire energy, looking very passionate, very aroused. They will be. So get ready to have this first impression of being a planner, wanting to plan, because what you guys have in common is talking long term, talking spiritual, talking higher connection. So get ready for the world in reverse. Might not happen that fast, might not look like it, it's like the truth is not that yet. So on timing, and when we're talking We're sitting at the table. We're putting everything out on the table. In that, this is the last straw, last attempt. We can work on that. Yes, we can work on that. But give each other time to get settled in. All right. I love seeing that for you guys. Okay, that's what I've got. Good. If you want to see more readings from me, just check my channel. If you want to come back in the near future, check out more readings for Scorpio. And in the meantime, good luck in your love lives, much peace, and keep the faith.